Best man, David Hardy King.
Hello everyone. Unlike Frankie, I did try and prepare something. I got a text message on Sunday evening going, by the way, you know I've been saying all along we don't have to do speeches. No, actually we do, so get on with something. So over 2 evenings I've tried to sum up everything I know about Frankie and in one concise 5 notepad page thing. But I'll try and make this as quick and painless as possible, at least for me. So here we go. I'd like to say good afternoon to everyone who's here today. For those of you who don't know me, I'm David, and I'm the best man. First of all, I would like to thank everyone who has helped to make today such a success, from everyone who helped the bride and groom get ready at the house, to everyone who was involved with the ceremony itself and getting everything in order, and to everyone here today who prepared the food and the restaurant and everything. I think it's made the day the success it is, and very memorable, and it's all gone really according to plan. So everyone who's been involved with that, since I'm in the mood for thanking everyone, it's also thank you, all of you, for coming today to spend the day with Frankie and watch them get married, and it's a very special occasion for all. And to thank Frankie and for inviting us to spend this day with them. Nothing to do with the fact that it's a day off work during the biggest heat wave Britain's had in a decade. Nothing to do with that. I'm genuinely happy to be here. Wait for this. So hang on, let me see. I can't see the rest of them. So here we go. Khobkun Tukan Timanai Wani.
You said thank you.
It's a lot more than thank you. It was an epic poem of thanks. It's not done though. Ko haiku bao sao mia kwam sukta Lord Pai. The first bit was thank you all for coming and being here on this occasion today. The final sentence I'm going to translate later, because it is going to be the end of the toast. Because I like the phrase so much in Thai that I liked it in English, and it's how I wanted to end it. I've always wanted to end a bit of a speech on the phrase Lord Pai. It sounds very grand, but I never thought it would go down quite so well. But anyway, onto the speech itself, really. So this is the bit where the best man would normally let everyone know about how they've known the groom since they were young lads and all the things they used to get up to. But although Frankie and I went to the same secondary school, we didn't really get to know each other, I would say, until we started wasting a lot of Monday evenings playing for a now infamous six-a-side football team that is known as the Fat Turkeys. I know we have many veteran Fat Turkeys out here today, and I think you would agree with me that if it wasn't for Frankie, we would have been approaching a lot more of these games without the optimism we entered with. I think it's not... This was a team that we won as many games as Frankie has wives at the moment, so it was a good deal when he turned up. But
we're called the Fat Turkeys. What do you expect?
It was a great name. We expanded. We ended up having 2 teams. We even had a rivals, Slim Chickens. Do you remember them? You even got headbutted in the game once. Remember that?
Yeah.
Great days. Either way, yes. So that's how I got to know Frankie. And so I guess if we're talking about first impressions and lasting memories from the beginning days, it would be Frankie as the best player in our six-a-side football team. And we would get things like player of the season. So, I mean, to us all, you weren't just a turkey, you were a prize turkey. A real prize-winning turkey, and that's how we remember you. And again, unfortunately for a best man speech, I wasn't in the southeast when Frankie and met each other, as you said, 9 years ago, in September 2004, in B's house. But it wasn't too long that when I came back and Frankie would introduce me to him, and since that time I have to say has been one of the the warmest and the kindest and the liveliest people I meet. Whenever I see her after, it's usually quite some time, but she's always asking how I am, how everyone I know is, and how we're getting on. So it's really nice to see her today so happy and smiling, as I know she always is whenever I see her around Frankie. So it's nice to see it like this. Also, I want to point out what a beautiful dress she's wearing. This it came straight from Thailand, so it ordered straight in traditional. And I think it looks absolutely stunning. And I don't think enough of a big enough deal has been made of this, so I don't know who made it or who brought it for you, but I think it looks absolutely stunning. Thank you very much. Your auntie.
Yeah, forward from John.
That said, you don't get completely left off. Those are your best qualities. But for this marriage to Frankie, there is one quality that you will need over all, and that is patience. Okay.
When you sit in the computer, that's it.
Well, I was going to say, you have told me personally many times that I am responsible for Frankie crawling into bed late at 3 AM in the morning with cold feet.
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock in the morning with cold feet. But I'm sure he hasn't had cold feet today, so all absolutely
So
fine.
one day, isn't it?
Just one day. What, your wedding? Your marriage? But back to the groom. And this is the bit where I'm supposed to talk about all the things he's done that seemed like a great idea at the time. Now he's worrying about whether he wants to hear them again on his wedding day. And how long have we got for that? How long have we put aside for it?
Not long enough.
No, not long enough. In general, most stories we won't have time for, but if you really do want to know, I'm sure you can take Frankie to the side and ask him what kind of misadventures he got up to with a Portaloo cabin at midnight at B-Fest. He would love to tell you about that. Or if he even remembers the sight that awaited us when we returned home on the first night of the stag do. Frank, myself, Max and Alex returned to the hotel room not expecting to see Frankie there. He was there. Photos were taken, but they have since been deleted. If you want to know any more about that, I can't say any more. But I'm sure the groom will be happy to tell
I
you.
have no recollection.
I know nothing. But the things I am allowed to say about Frankie. He's a huge fan of dressing up. I have seen him over the years dressed up as Gandalf the Grey. I have a great photo of that. I've seen him dressed up as a pimp priest at Joe's birthday. Yeah. I love that photo. He's got it on his Facebook. Everyone there with his cane and his hat. And most recently, he's been dressed for our entertainment as Captain America in a morph suit. For those of you who don't know what a morph suit is, I'm going with my definition here. It's a one-piece skin-tight lycra outfit that leaves nothing to the imagination. This is what we made him go out for on the nice warm sunny day. We played laser tag and then out onto the streets of Cardiff. We made sure he weared smart shoes because you've got to look classy for these kind of things, but he took to it very quickly. At first you kind of wobbled, but then at the end of the night you were dancing all over the place. But that outfit is our present to you, for you to enjoy it whatever way you decide. You got to take it home, so
I've seen it.
you've seen it. Do you like it? No.
Scaring me.
That's scary. So then, all that's left for me to say is to ask you to, well, you're standing,
My beer.
and to raise a glass. Get a drink, everyone, for a toast to the bride and groom. Ah, whoa, 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 whoa! Are you gonna top that whole bottle of wine? This is my toast. Oh yeah. So as I said before, when I was looking for the right phrase to end the toast with, it's only when I was looking up the Thai phrases that I found an expression that, when I translated it into English, kind of summed up what I wanted to say. So again, for the Thai ladies, it was, I hope I don't murder it too much. So, oh well, I'm going to do it this way instead, because it's as the toast. So would everyone raise their glasses? Ko hai ku bao sao mi kwam sukta Lord Pai, which is, may the newly wedded couple be happy forever. To Francis and cheers.